Call of Duty Ghost says, you have been protected by technology. You don't know how the real world is. And I just thought what my father said to me is, I am gonna take you to the desert and leave you there so that you know how the real world is. He told me that laughingly, like he's the Joker. He's like, ha ha ha. You know, like that scene when Joker is hanging upside down. He's like the creepiest laugh. My father, with that sort of spirit, because he really talked up to the Joker. He really likes Heath Ledger, but he's still choosing the villain in there, and I think that's bad. I don't like the new Joker movie because, you know, it's just you're on the side of the bad guy. I don't like that. But the thing is, you have to honor your parents, so you cannot talk bad about them. If you call your father an idiot, it makes you also an idiot because you are affected by him. You are his son. Wat je zegt ben jezelf. What you say, that is you. So if you better be nice, because if you call someone idiot, you might be an idiot, especially if it's your father. But I still have to talk about these things because even though I say these things, I want to make him better, and I'm gonna do that. So those type of things, but I cannot come near him because he forgot all the things that he did, and then looks in sort of like envious that I lost his 4,000 euros. You know, but I'm still gonna make, you know, I want to do all these things to make it better. And I just said in the previous video, right before they, you know, before he took my life, I said, La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. So I'm going to go to heaven, and I'm gonna make one big loving Muppet show out of heaven if I get there. And Corey Wayne has the last name of Bruce Wayne, Batman, and he told me, if someone tells you who they are, believe them. And I'm telling you this about the Muppet Show and going to heaven. I'm telling you this. So if someone tells you who they are, believe them. Corey Wayne's words. I think the world has some things to make up. They always talk about vitamins this, vitamins that, but why don't they make an example like if easy, that's not easy, the vitamins, the nutrients, and then I have to figure out and find what I need to eat every day, have a schedule. Why don't they have a 7-day schedule and they just make something like on Monday you eat grapes, on Tuesday you eat a pineapple from a can. It's so easy. They don't even tell about the easiness of cans. They just say like you have nutrients and what the fuck? That is what I talk about. Make it a Muppet Show. Then I would think like, so make it so easy, easier than understanding how a washing machine, a child can do the dishes. Well, I want to make it easier. I don't know if the world is so old, then why is it not that easy? So easy as this, as easy as baking pancakes. Like, okay, you want to get all your nutrients. That's way too hard. We don't even need to know the world nutrients. What do we need? Just like, let's say you want to. On Monday, you eat an orange. Tuesday, you just eat grapes. And then for every day, they just have a fruit and a vegetable. Easy, right? All these nutrients, macro. Come on, dude. Come on, world. You will obey, and you will make things as easy as baking pancakes. This is what I mean, making our life a little bit more like Sesame Street and Muppet Show. Self-help books. What a bunch of nonsense. That's way too hard. So you will obey and you will make something. You want the right food? Well, there's 7 days in a week. Why don't you eat grapes on that day? We don't need watermelon. Watermelon makes you feel good in the moment, but it also makes you a little bit. When you eat watermelon after a long time, you think, "Wow, this is so good," but there's so many things you don't know that it's actually pretty bad. Call of Duty 4, knife the watermelon. Well, there's more things I need to knife. So that, just make a schedule. And otherwise you're gonna get lost in food. Just make a schedule. For every day there's a fruit. That's also nice. If you wanna, live like Ratatouille, make cooking more fun. If every fruit has a effect, then it's like, how my father should have told me about learning every day. Say Al Fatiha, except on Wednesday. Then we're gonna talk at the end of the week. Did your week go as good? It's Wednesday. It was a little bit worse, was it? Yeah. That easy explained. Well, that is the real power of reading the Quran. Yeah, okay, next week I want you to read it on Wednesday and then not on Thursday and then see what happens. Those type of things, very easy. So how to make it food easy. Don't even think about macronutrients or, like this, that image of 5, you need fats and da. It's so hard. While you try to figure out what to eat, it's like, while thinking about fruit, you're also thinking about meat, cheese, eggs, milk. It's hard to make a lifelong idea that's easy. So how make it easy? Because in the end, I ended up doing it wrong for now. I'm 29 years old and I ended up doing it wrong for 29 years old. I'm still doing it wrong. So no one is really helping you with this, and it's stupid. Not even scientists are helping you with it. And I think that's a shame because, it should be as easy as Muppets. So just one fruit for every day, because there's 7 days. For everything you can find out. You can add something, I believe because this, you could get rid of everything that is like, well, I just sort of do something. I just see whatever I feel like doing. We have to totally, needs to get better, and we do it by taking one thing. There is too many things on this scheme of food for fats, meat, egg, milk, cheese. Too hard because while you're picking the fruit, I'm saying it again, but so don't get bored, please. While you pick the fruits, you're also thinking about cheese, milk, eggs. But if you just choose, there is a day for everything, and just choose the grapes, the pineapple on one day, um, banana on one day. Those are things. It's for 1 week. Can we just make a schedule for that of fruits? Not a schedule, I hate schedule, but just like one line of type of food. Fruits for every day, for example. Those are things. And then you just have 7 fruits you can eat every day. With all these schemes and nutrient macros, I know there's you need to eat all these things, but 29 years later, I still haven't done it wrong. I still have not done it right. I mean, for my whole 29 years. So yeah, okay. People always remember the first and last thing you say, but the things that you need to remember is not he did it wrong for 29 years. No, I need to remember, write down. Like if there is a fruit for every day, what fruit would that be? And it has to be different fruits every day. 7 fruits. What could that be? I don't know. I don't have the mental. I cannot. I wish I could do that, but for some reason I can't. It's too hard to think about. This is the first time I'm thinking about it. Just fruits for every day.